see this paper from HR?
No, what is it?
Well, have you heard of the leader management exchange theory?
Go on.
It's a theory established by George Grain and Mary Bien. Fun fact, Grain actually helped develop the similar predecessor to this theory, which was the vertical dyad linkage theory. I think they developed the theory in 1993 when they...
Wrong. They developed the theory in 1995, Jim. Get your facts right before trying to spill information on someone. LMX is different from vertical dyad linkage theory because it describes relationships between leaders and subordinates in interpersonal communication context. Not that you would know anything about that. It also explains how leaders favor and limit trust in individuals in an organization. Clearly based on your misinformation, you belong with the less favorable outgroup.
Well, since you're so smart, could you tell me the flaw of the vertical dyad linkage theory?
It was obviously focused too much on the leaders of the group, and not the transaction that occurred between the leader and followers. Duh. You think I'm some uneducated imbecile?
So then I'm assuming you know they took an objective approach?
Yeah, because they focused on data during their studies. You gotta stick with the numbers, Jim.
And because it is data collected and used to help predict future reactions to different leadership intervention, this falls under Craig's socio-psychological. Damn it, Jim.
So, what do I like about being a leader? I guess you could say it's the fact that everybody loves me. My relationship with my employees, my followers, that's what really makes me feel good. I try to develop a close relationship with all of my staff, not just the salesmen, but the other departments too. It's all about creating trust and good communication. We may have started as strangers in a professional setting, just keeping to ourselves, conversation at a minimum. But my job as a boss and as a leader is to just turn this office into a home, create a family. Once we feel comfortable with each other, we get a little more confident, we start learning about each other's personal lives, start sharing our deepest secrets. I feel like my staff and I are mature enough now that we're at the peak of our relationship. I can feel their loyalty to me and this company, and they know that I would absolutely take a bullet for them, except for Toby. You see, he's a part of HR, which is part of corporate, and we just don't really connect. He's not really a part of the family, He's also in the middle of a divorce, so he's not really part of his family. Regardless, due to having such a high level of partnerships between me and my staff, Scranton is performing better than all of the other locations in the region. Showing how I develop relationships with my staff and how I limit who's really close to me, so everybody knows I'm still the boss. That's why I keep Toby in the annex. I want to keep that evil snail as far away from me as possible.
So you want to know how Scranton has become the top branch of the Northeast region? It's all about leader-member exchange. I can talk about employees with lack of motivation, Stanley, except on pretzel day, and those with high motivation all day. If we apply the principles of LMX to analyze formation and quality of relationships in an organizational workplace environment, well, I'm obviously the best example. Everyone should be like me. Except for that would be impossible, since these morons don't even know how to farm. The effective LMX really puts me on top of my game. It's all about gaining trust and loyalty with the leader. Once Michael considers me to be a part of his in-group, well, let's just say, I'll be taking over Scranton branch in no time. That's why I'm the assistant regional manager.
Assistant to the regional manager.
Quiet, you imbecile. Nobody asked you. Like I said, assistant regional manager. It isn't for everybody. It can be hard working with people who don't have as much brain function as you. Honestly, staff meetings have become increasingly difficult, especially when some of us believe that the answer to increased productivity for the company lies in sleeping in and stupid crossword puzzles.
Anybody have any ideas we could do? Any suggestions? Yes, Andy.
What if we change our outgoing messages to have a little more zing and a little more pep?
I like those words. That's what we're looking for. Yes, Jim.
What if we just make a new voicemail system that has a little more zing and pep?
Now we're cooking. I like this. We could do a whole theme.
Like a rap rhyme.
We could do an urban thing. Stanley, could you help us out with that?
Not me.
Stanley, come on. We need your help on this.
Leave me alone, damn it.
Careful, Michael. You're gonna give him another heart attack.
I'm just trying to get him to join us and...
Did I stutter?
Yeah, well, it was really great working with you. We'll talk soon. Have a good one.
Jim, you're not going to win this one. Stop trying.
Well, according to Michael, whoever has the best sales record by the end of the day is the new assistant to the regional manager. Looks like I'm ahead of you by 500 worth of sales.
Yeah. You can have it by the end of the day. Excellent.